So today we're going to talk about something that's a little bit uncomfortable, but it impacts a lot of American families, and that's divorce, particularly as it relates to real estate. So roughly 50% of American families are going to go through divorce at some point in their life, and something that's often a challenge is what to do with a property as you go through divorce. There's of course different options. Sometimes one spouse will buy out the other. But sometimes the only fair option for both parties is to liquidate the asset and divide the money accordingly. So what I would like to go through today would be how we, as your realtor, can assist you in this situation. The first step is, of course, determining what's your property worth. And this is something that can, in and of itself, be a point of contention between a couple when they're thinking independently of what they want to do with the property. But by me coming in as kind of an unbiased third party, I'm able to give you a real outlook on the market as it is today and how your property should be priced appropriately. From there, that's going to lay out a couple different options. Again, as I talked about earlier, in some situations, a couple will decide that one would like to buy out the other, and that's of course something that they would work through as part of the divorce. But again, in many situations, the best way to deal with this is to actually liquidate the asset and divide the money between the two parties as the lawyers see fit. So after I work with you to determine the market's value of your property, I'm going to help you come up with a marketing strategy that I'll be implementing. And I think the most important part about this is that we're putting it in writing. It's something your attorneys are going to stress throughout time, and it's something that you guys need to think about, but everything is going to be in writing with contracts. And I think that's something really important that you need to be thinking about. But by working with you to determine a price, coming up with a marketing strategy, I can give you a good outlook on when we think this property will sell, what we think we'll be able to net for you, and your lawyers will be able to determine what to do with that money and how that should be distributed between the two parties. And I think that's an important piece of dealing with the real estate transaction as you go through a divorce. So I appreciate you guys taking a minute to watch the video today. I know we kind of just went high level over a couple of the main points around how to handle property during a divorce. But I do encourage you, give me a call. I would love to talk more about how I can help in this situation. I know it's challenging, but the first step is to make the call and we can work through this together.